Hello everybody and welcome back to the Library of Ruina. Ba-da-dum-ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Alrighty, so in this episode I believe we have a couple general receptions that we need to catch up on, but also... Ooh. Background's lagging a little bit, that's new. Well, we'll just try to ignore that. Hopefully that stuttering is not affecting the recording. But like I was saying, we are going to do a couple general receptions that we have not done, and also I wanted to bring up that we have swapped around a couple builds as per requested. So, I know it was giving some of you guys a headache seeing Sally with, her book and not having a ton of dodge, so I've gone ahead and amended that. Now, obviously, we do have a little bit of block. It isn't all dodge. I couldn't get around having, like, a few block pages, like Harold's Congregation. It's a really good card, but yeah, the block. And then, of course, Way Defense Art is going to be really, really solid for her. But, of course, there is the block, and then the counter block from Restrain. Now, to balance this out, I did give us this Way Honorary Crewmate, and is fascinating. So we have, technically, a 4% chance to boost our block die by 1. Or, if you really want to get down to it, you have a 2% and a 2%, each with an increase of 1. But, you know, regardless, it's some increases. Now, I was debating putting on the defensive dice power when HP is at 25% or lower. But for the most part, she just dies. So, I actually opted to give myself a little bit more stagger resist. Although... debatably, health would be better, but there is no health for right here, so... you know, do what you can. I also, again, changed around Netzak's floor, and now it's a insanity teamwork related floor. Is it gonna be the best thing? I don't know, we're gonna try it out. But, here's what we got. Obviously, we have Smile. We're utilizing Veiling After Images from a Just Stance. Ulterior Unit, because it is a single-use mass summonation from the Robo Girls page. Alpha, Bree, you know, them. That's where Overclock and Emotion Amplification module comes from. Kura is using the Bremen's page, because I actually thought it'd be a really nice sort of, I guess, glue in a way for this floor. Obviously, using all of the Bremen's pages and then just some nice utility. And then here's where it gets interesting. Locked Potential, because with the Bremen, that's just really strong. Kinetic Plating. Reduce incoming damage and stagger damage by 2. And Grit. Reduce incoming stagger damage by 1. So, we are taking 3 less stagger damage guaranteed every single turn. And then we have an additional 1 to 2 blocking of stagger every turn depending on Nuovo Fabric. So if we're lucky, someone hits us for 5 damage, we reduce stagger damage by 5. Easy. We just took no stagger damage on the Bremen. And then of course we have Cold Rain Workshop just to get a little bit more utility. Facey Randy is still using Pikmin's page. Oh, excuse me. But I went ahead and added a page that I cannot believe I forgot. So, Subliminate, we, you know, dice power for bleed. Masochism. All dice gain power for bleed. I cannot believe I forgot that on the initial go, but I believe these stack together. Digging Shank, just so we're dealing a bit more bleed damage to ourselves, and then Bottom Deal, because Brace Up is actually really, really solid in this deck for card draw. And then, of course, we're using the Idol of Darkness, which is now using the Bremen's page for just that little bit of buff synergy on the floor. Hawk's Eye Solidarity, just overall really nice with what the Idol of Darkness has already. And here's the one that I'm regretting, but I want to make it work. Okay. Non-modded Argalia, you basically just use the one that guarantees vibration is gonna proc, and then, or resonance, whatever it is gonna proc. You just spam that every turn, and then boom, 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 you're done. This Argalia is much harder to work with, but you know what? We're gonna try. It's another Argalia deck with Solidarity, Entrapment Device, and J-Corp's Tactical Set. I was debating putting J-Corp on the Bremen just to try and prevent the stagger, but I think taking up to 5 reduced stagger should be okay, although there is a, debatably, we could put J-Corp on there as well instead of, like, Blade Unlocked, but And then there's not much change anywhere else, but the Red Mist is now using fragments of the Red Mist, which is a new mod that came out relatively recently, and it's an interesting one. It makes Miss Gabura, I was gonna say Red Mist, into a glass cannon, just complete glass cannon. So yeah, we're gonna give that a shot. I don't know if we're gonna keep this or not, but we're certainly gonna try.
You never turn your back on family.
Okay, the Grand Sweeper. 1,000 health, a completely reasonable amount of stagger resist, immune to stagger, 1 to 2 speed, 69 shimmering. At the start of the scene, exhaust most TM, pages in hand and deck. Tenacious, cannot be staggered. Just in case you didn't notice that he can't be staggered, he can't be staggered. So, Starts the battle at 1 HP. At the start of the scene, if this character is at max HP, die. That's interesting. When an enemy dies, recover HP equal to 12% of max HP and gain an additional speed die. When an ally dies, recover HP... Wait, what? When one of us dies, he gains 12% max HP. But when an ally dies, he recovers 8% and gain a regional award. If this character has 5+ regional awards at the start of the scene, spend 5 to add
gaming time
to hand. Revenge for
family.
On a successful hit, recover 4 HP. At the start of each scene, gain national awards equal to current HP. If current HP is 1 or lower, then the amount of national awards on this character, all dice gain +2 power and deal +3 damage and stagger damage. At the start of each scene, starting with the second scene, gain 4 charge. When hit, lose 1 charge. If this character has charge at the end of the scene, spend all charge to inflict 1 anti-recovery to self. Ugh. That's nasty. Okay. Familiar Mancer. At the end of each scene, if there are dead guys, spawn tight family sweepers over the dead guys. Oh my god. Just warming up. At the start of each scene, starting with the 30th scene, gain scene number -27 damage up, inflict scene number -27 fairy to self, and add
I'm unable to locate my relatives
to hand. Where? At the start of the scene, if HP is 50% or higher, add
I'm unable to locate my relatives
to hand and proceed to the next phase. Must keep going. Restore 1 light, take 15 damage, gain 2 resilience this scene. Inflict 1 anti-recovery to self this scene. All dice on this page gain on hit recover 2 HP. Huh. If not in a clash, inflict 1 anti-recovery to self this scene. Play a copy of Family against the target. All offensive dice on this page... Oh, I see. It's the sweeper's, like... move. Searching for family. Gain 2 protection this scene and next scene. All dice on this page lose 7 power. Not hit. Recover 20 HP, gain 3 protection next scene. And I am unable to locate my relatives next scene. Kazuko Kick. On use, draw 1 page. After use, gain 1 resilience this scene. 10 to 14. God. Gaming time. Mass summonation single use. On hit, take damage equal. Ooh, it's a pale attack. I'm unable to locate my relatives. Cannot be redirected. This page is used against all enemies. Gain 1 anti-recovery and damage up the scene. All dice on this page on hit recover 4 HP. After use, purge all anti-recovery from self. Protect relatives. Give all other allies 2 protection, stagger protection, and damage up the scene. All other allies recover 10 HP and 20 stagger resist. Malkuth. Resilient family. Set damage taken to 1.
Bro, what?
Immune to stagger damage. At the start of the scene, gain 22 anti-recovery. When hit, attacker recovers HP and stagger resist. Upon death, all... Oh. She's a way to recover our health. I see. The M. While this character is alive, the Grand Sweeper gains the effect of the abnormality page Vines. Otherwise, all allies gain 2 protection, stagger protection at the start of each scene. If the Grand Sweeper is no longer present, this character dies. Okay. Ernst. Set damage taken to 1. Immune to stagger damage. Same. Vegetables. While this character is alive, all allies gain 1 fragile and 2 damage up at the start of each scene. Otherwise, they gain 1 resilience at the start of each scene. If the Grand Sweeper is no longer present, this character dies. Type family. Wait, I didn't even... Oh, they don't have cards, that's why.
Among Us.
If not in a clash, inflict 1 anti-recovery to the Grand Sweeper of the scene. On use, restore 1 light, draw 1 page. Okay, another wearer. Family. Kanuzoko Kick. Familial Love. Can only be used at emotion level 2 and above. On use, the Grand Sweeper takes 20 damage, gains 2 strength, endurance, protection, stagger protection, this scene, next scene, and the scene after. Okay. That sounds cool. Oh my god.
I will have my family back.
Okay, well, let's see how we do, huh? Let him recover as much health as he wants. Also, I don't know if I'm going to be copyright claimed for this song, but I'm just going to assume that I am. And honestly, I'm probably gonna mute it after this scene. I don't know that I am, but, you know, when a video literally just can't be seen by anyone, that's what I don't like. Otherwise, it's not too big of a problem. He recovers a little bit of health. There we go. Very cool. Alright, here we go. Ow. Just let it happen. Nothing else matters. Do a fair amount of damage. Yes, take out his supposed family. Wow, I'm actually shocked we managed to block that. What? Here comes our family. He's at 148 health already. We're actually doing pretty good. 13th tall. Actually, hang on. I want to... Okay, I sat here re-rolling for way too long. So I'm starting to think that we can't get Blessing. Because I was re-rolling for a long time, and it just kind of didn't work. Inflict 1 anti-recovery to self. So... Okay. Yes. Then let's go Will of the City. Since he's not going to be able to recover any health. I'm going to go for... Oh, we can't go for Ujat. Oh, just a little bit too... I was going to say small, but that doesn't really make sense. Go for multi-slash. What's he doing here? Take 15 damage. Not a lot to be done about that, unfortunately, so we are just going to hit his family as hard as we can, and hopefully something good will come out of it. And then we'll also start stacking up our 13th toll. Okay, take a little bit of damage, not a problem. The music was probably fine, by the way, but you never know. I want you guys to actually be able to see the videos and not have them be blocked in some places, which has been happening lately, and I don't know why, but, you know.
My family.
Oh, now we get baptism. Wow, gee, thanks. That only took forever. Alright, let's start stacking up baptism then.
We shall make our own family. Although chances are it might actually take a little bit of time to get started.
Does anybody else have... Ooh, okay, we do have a Unity Happiness. In that case, I'm gonna use that. And then this is the double? Yeah, that's the double. Now what's he doing? Recover HP. 1 anti-recovery. Not hit. Okay. So we can use 1 more baptism on you. Okay, and now we kind of have to go for Unity Justice. He'll still be able to recover a decent amount of HP on us, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. We need to clash this to make sure that he does not get... No. To make sure that he recovers HP. Then we're going to give everyone some endurance. We're going to go for unlock just to recover a little bit of our stuff. Let's go for that. And then we will go for Unity Love to recover a bit more health. And we have no other way to recover health. He's using Unity. He'll recover 3 light next scene. Okay, Shockwave works out for us. Recover a tiny bit of HP. We win the clash, so he recovers some health. Blade unlocked.
Unity hope. Unity love.
Okay. Still doesn't recover health. That's okay. That was a lot of exclamation marks.
I can't find them. Where? Family.
Okay, so he's using that against everybody. So let's go for Shockwave. And then we can also go... Let's go Baptism on whoever needs it the most. Okay, we'll go for Zway. Recover a bit of health on Malkuth. Let's go for the... Ujat, and then we'll go for multi-slash. Scattering slash, and we'll also go... Yeah, he's getting a lot of anti-recovery this turn. Okay. Let's try to counter with this, and then let's counter... If all attacks fail to connect, on clash lose. Whoa. Ooh, that's a little bit of a nasty one. Recover. Well, he's already not recovering health, right? Or am I mistaken on that? Yeah, he's already not going to recover health. So I don't think that matters too terribly much. Let's try... Yeah, maybe we hold off on the baptism this turn. And that way we can do more next turn. Yeah, let's try that. Gonna be a little bit of a weird turn, but it should be okay. Ouch. Okay, recover a tiny bit of health. Taking a bit of damage. We're just trying to get to the point where we can actually activate White Knight. That right now is the only thing kind of holding us back. Hopefully the extra endurance is going to help us. Okay. Bit of protection on everybody. Next scene. Cover a tiny bit more health. Malkuth is running out of health. Ow. Wow, that worked out. Okay, almost die. Luckily we don't. Jeez, that hurts. Wow, we actually still lost someone. Oof. Let's go for Confession. Now we get Paradise Lost. Okay, a little bit too late, but hey, what are you gonna do? Let's see, recover health. Inflict 2 fairy and 1 anti-recovery to each other. Ooh. No, we do not want that. So, let's go ahead and activate Paradise Lost right here. Baptism, baptism, another baptism. We're halfway to 12, but that doesn't really help us in the here and now. So I think we have to play just a little bit of safety. Oh, we did not win that clash. That sucks. Okay, everyone gets a little bit more protection. There's a Paradise Lost. We prevented that. Ow. Whew. Okay, I got close. Where is it? Advent. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Well, okay. Okay. This is gonna be a big health recovery turn. There we go. Bit of health recovery for us. Good. Don't do damage to him. Keep taking out his buddies. His family. Ah! By the way, the apostle we lost is the Pierce Ripostle. Ripostle. We lost the Pierce Apostle, which is our best one in this particular fight because they're all weak to Pierce. Ah! Second Apostle has died. Big slash right here. Rise and serve, and another rise and serve, and this should be at least a decent turn. Oh my god, we got the 13th toll on the Grand Sweeper. And we just lost. We just did over 100 damage to him. Yeah, that's a loss. Oh, that is, Really poor planning on my part. I thought that was looking pretty solid, and then, yeah, and then that happened. Huh. Well, not a lot to be said about that one. Other than, whoops. Ah. Do we even keep going? I'm pretty sure that that's actually just the biggest L ever. Yeah, you know what? We'll do one more turn, but I have a feeling because of that little blunder of mine, this fight is over. But you never know. Worse things have happened. Or I guess, not worse things, but, you know. Everyone recovers a tiny bit of HP. Ow. Well, Apostles would have been great right now if we had actually used... Baptism is oddly hard to stack up. Let's see, if this character is used, the ego page. Allies can absorb instances of 3 or less damage. You know what? Let's give it a try. Let's also... Let's take Heaven. Heaven might... I think Heaven might be good here, actually. Okay, anti-recovery to self. Let's flash that. And then we don't really have the speed for anything else, so let's go for a double.
Fear thou not. And then let us go for... I will go for Heaven.
And then, you know what? Let's recover a little bit of health on Hakma.
Thy's gate into heaven.
Okay. Well, he's got anti-recovery now. Yeah, I think this fight has been over for a little bit. Especially considering our piercing apostle, you know, the spear, died. And then he had anti-recovery when we killed 2. And we hit him with the 13th toll. So, it could have gone a little better. Does resilience block anti-recovery? That's something I've never really thought about, but I guess resilience might recover. I don't actually know. Yeah, resilience might block anti-recovery. Ugh, anti-recovery for all I know. Well, let's just try and recover a little bit more of our stuff. Maybe it goes well, maybe it doesn't. We will go for I will follow thee, and then I shall preserve thee. I shall preserve thee again.
I suppose thou can hit me. I will just do damage again, and then thou art the king.
Jeez, those freaking 3 to 7s are rolling real high. Oh, he already had anti-recovery? What? Oh. I don't know where he got anti-recovery from that time, but oh my god. Oh, and he has fairy now too? Yikes. Alright, well, this was a fun meme reception, but this was a book jam mod, I believe. And it's obviously a meme. Although it does actually seem relatively well crafted. But I'm considering what we're going to be doing later in the episode. We'll just say that we've seen all this one has to offer.
In an abandoned laboratory in the outskirts.
Oh my god, how does she talk? I cannot remember her voice. What do we have here? A bunch of chests. It says X ink on it. Is there something in it? These are robots. Are they powered by gears? No, sadly, but I can still make use of them. Pluto, can you give me one of these invitations, please?
Oh my god.
Uwu mode malcute.
Oh, well, what's this? No, that's different. Oh, God. Oh, well, no. Nah. Yeah. Malcuth. Nah, 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 nah. 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 Aha! Here it is. Oh, well, what's this? God. That sucked.
It appears the ensemble has found a few of these all-around helpers.
Oh my god, it's hard enough to do this voice, please.
Dude, I'm so out of Malkuth practice.
But, oh my god, I hate this. But why won't the ensemble come to the one where we wigwam?
This is Oh my god. Perhaps we should take you to the nurse or something. This is unclear to me as well. We already took care of these robots. Fighting them again wouldn't give us more abnormality powers.
Wowent said that the more books we get, the better.
This is certainly true. We might even be able to borrow their powers without needing to build up emotions. Then, let us welcome them. Wait, his title was Unga Bunga?
Yay! Yay!
The library. Interesting. Good day to you. Wow. Alright.
Oh, well, hello.
Am I not supposed to be greeted by Angela? She and Roland are currently busy on my floor. Well, debatably, you could say that they're getting down and busy on the floor, but, you know, whatever, Unga Bunga and all that. I am not sure what they are doing, but they borrowed the book of the Forsaken Murderer, and, oh my god, it was a joke. But they borrowed the Book of the Forsaken Murderer, and they said they're going to do BDSM waifu roleplay, whatever this means. Very well. I shall be in your care then. Please, fight these random robots I found. I will go to the floor of language myself to join in on this BDS gear.
The flow. Ugh. The flow of language? What do you want there?
Oh my god, it was a joke! I have something to do there. Goodbye then. All around helper. Endured, weak. No. Endured, normal, weak. When using... Okay, singular strike. Energy discharge. At emotion level 2 or above, gain 1 strength, gain 1 endurance. At the end of each scene, 50% chance to gain 1 strength. Recharge. On use, gain 2 charge, restore 1 light. Area scan. On clash win, gain 2 charge twice. Battery charge. Single use. On use, spend 4 charge to restore 3 light with 3 counter. Clean. On use, gain 2 charge, restore 1 light. On hit, restore 1 light, 8 to 11. Repetitive pattern recognition. On use, gain 3 charge. On hit, gain light. 3 times. Grinder. Gain 1 haste next scene. Spend 3 charge to draw 2 pages. On hit, inflict 2 bleed. On hit, inflict 1 bleed. Disable limiter. Single use, on use, spend 4 charge to boost power of all dice on this page by +2. Inflict bleed, 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 bleed. Well, so be it then.
The helper bot can help you clean with any household chores.
Seems perfectly fine. Now, which floor did we get? History. On a successful hit, if target has 5 or more bind or bleed... No. Burn or bind... Wait, at emotion level 3 or above, inflict 1 burn to all enemies at the start of each scene. Whoa, book. Right, freaking Book Hunter has synergy with every floor, but because we're on Aeons, she picks a random one. Huh. Well, alrighty then. Let's use our newfound counter dice to our advantage. Let's counter that. Let's see. Oh, pierce through is gonna be so nasty. And then we'll also go for slay. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be disgusting. Let's see. Gain some fragments, and then we're gonna take a tiny bit of damage, so may as well just go for it. Ah, we're fine. Restraint. Dodge, dodge, dodge! Oh, didn't dodge the last one. Pierce through. Doesn't matter that it's endured. Debatably, we could have taken yes odds since they are weak to blunt, but what's the fun in that? Book Hunter is getting a little bit beaten up. Yeah, you know what? Crown of Thorns on Sally. And then we will also go for Energizing Shower because it is really solid. Let's go for Zwei Defense Arts. That should work in our favor. Let's see. Anyone else going for us? Actually, we could go Swift Evasion right here. But the issue with that... No, we will draw a page. You know what? We'll draw. Then... Who's got the most dice? You. But we can't win that one. So we'll go Veiling After Images. And then I will go for big damage here. Let's go for counter. Actually, you're not being targeted by that many. So we'll go Wing Voracious for knowledge. And then I think we'll just hold off. Works in our favor. The Wing. There we go. block one, get hit by the second one, that's fine. Multi-slash is going to allow us to recover a bit of our stuff. Overthrow doing a pretty good amount of damage. Let's see, extra speed die could be cool. Select the Librarian. Upon defeating an enemy or ally, gain strength for the rest. I'm kind of tempted to do that on Vera. So I think I'm going to. Let's see what we can't dish out. Let's see. Well, I have a pretty good idea on how to get ourselves just a little bit of extra damage.
Sever the night sky!
Okay.
Death!
Sweet. Okay. Endured normal weak. Let's see. Singular strike, gain 1 strength and endurance, and unstable charge as well. Recharge G. Gain 2 charge, restore 1 light. On clash, win twice, gain 2 charge. Clean G.
I like your cut, G.
Is that the joke it's going for? On hit, restore 1 light. Okay, fair enough. And then 3 repetitive. Okay. Seems simple enough, but I think there's a catch, other than it being a 1v1 suddenly.
The helper bot can help you with any household chores.
And then Vera, let's get this over with. Also, we didn't keep our strength. I'm very upset about that. Okay, we can win that. And then we can win that one as well. Then, I want to draw.
Veiling after enemies. Snake slit.
He is going to be endured to everything we do, but that should be fine. Forbidden fruit? Whoa, would you look at that? Axe. And then... ecstasy.
Then let us see what can be done. Goodbye, little helper bot. Sever the night sky! Please recharge to a nearby socket.
We were victorious, as expected.
These won't... You know, it's hard enough to do Malka's voice. Especially when it keeps trying to go into Tifrith. Doing Malcute's voice is even worse. These wobots are so cute. If only they wouldn't be so murderous.
I'll use their books to build an actual cleaning robot. Then we don't have to mop the floors here anymore.
Oh, I cold hug you. No, wait. I'm actually going to. I'm actually going to.
No, I don't want to be hugged by you. You speak so weird.
You will not getting away. What is this title? What?
What? Okay. I'm not doing a Sans voice.
It appears that Eileen has not returned yet. Would you be so nice and check how she is doing?
Oh, God.
Can do.
Are we really doing this?
Shh. We can't let him hear us.
We need to get as much beer as possible for the party. Apparently I'm an... Alright. I mean... I don't know if I'd really say that, but okay. That's certainly, well, yeah, alright.
Hi, fellas! I got it!
Oh, is this title changing every time? Yeah, that's a good amount. Thanks, bruv.
Ah! I tripped!
Smoke weed every day. Nani.
Who's there?
No, he heard us. Ronald McDonald. Ah! Everyone run! Stealth 100.
Smoke bomb!
Clumsy or chewy face.
A book fell from the shelf.
Smoke addiction. Forget it. Let's go. Nutsack. Oh. Okay. Yeah. That's totally fine. What's with all the smoke? No one here? Could have swore I heard someone. Well, must be my imagination. Why is this book laying here? Doesn't matter. I'll put it away later.
Bark.
Annoyed. What? An abnormality broke out. Serpentine barrier. Blockma! Oh no. Is it? I guess this whole floor is about blocking, huh? Sorta.
I am extraordinarily sorry, but I am afraid I do not have an explanation for that.
Where is it now?
Well...
It's here. Send someone to suppress it.
Bark.
Porcubus. 420. Health. Passion. Gain power by double the current emotion level. Oh. When inflicting combat pages, inflict one additional stack. Winning with... Okay, so... Win a clash, inflict bleed. Deal more stagger damage against people with bleed. Fervor. Deal stagger damage while winning a clash. Blade unlocked. Take no damage from ranged. Happiness. Restore one light, inflict one bleed. Gain one positive emotion point. Deal 2 stagger, deal 1 bleed. Recover stagger with 2 big dodges. All dice on this page gain +1 power for every 2 emotion levels. On clash win, reduce power of opponent's next die by 2. On clash win, inflict 1 feeble. Time for the head to burst. Draw 1 page, deal 2 stagger, deal 2 stagger, deal 2 bleed. Pleasure. Upon each successful slash attack this scene, inflict 1 bleed next scene. On clash win, destroy all the opponent's dice. On clash lose, destroy all dice on this page. This die is rolled 4 times. Well, since it is Gabura's fault... Oh, my...
Brrk.
Yeah. Oh, that's impossible to translate into a voice.
You must have come to me expecting something, haven't you?
Easiest clash win of my life. Augury kick. And then you know what? I'm gonna go for old boys immediately into crystal ulterior. And I don't even need to do range to attack you.
Oh, boys! The spear! Crystal ulterior.
Roberto, who's still a waifu, although not the exact one that was requested. It's kind of hard to find the exact one that was requested, but you know what? We'll either turn him back to normal in the next one, or we'll find something that he actually wanted. Zelkova? Zelkova and Renga. And then Spear, we win every time. Upstanding, we almost win every time. And then let's go for opening ceremony. Here we go. Got him. This one felt good after having to do the Malkuth voice. We managed to quickly suppress it. Good job.
By the way, I would like to talk to you about our Lord and Savior.
Stop everything. The slack violence. Angela, get the sandwich. Huh. Okay. Crippling depression. Ham. Ping. Ping. And then he ran away.
May I take this chance to talk to you?
Out. Why do these things keep happening to me?
Hey, wait! You can't just come in here!
Oh yeah? Bet.
I'm very sorry, but my boss has no time for you right now.
It's about the library.
Ah, yes. I am reading a book. Oh. Why, hello. What do you want? I thought we were done. I got a little bored. I want to see how capable your subordinates are. Let me fight them. I'll even give you a special book if you win. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Fine. Wait over there. I'll get someone to fight you.
Meanwhile... And then I said, that's that. And this is this.
Oh, yeah. I'm Netzak. God. Picture like... No, that's Roland. I'm Netzak, patron librarian of beer and justice.
Oh, I see. The floor here is made out of floor.
What?
Oh, Angela, that's like just had a breakthrough.
A breakthrough.
Yeah, I finished it. The completely completed collection of books, alcohol, liquors, and most importantly, Beer Part 1, LXIX limited edition containing each and every single one of the booze ever found and made, able to produce any sort of drink that you would ever want! Hello? I think she crashed. Well, I'm a head out. This can of beer told me that there's a guest waiting for me.
Actually, I think it's waiting for Netzach. Unfinished doll. Let's see. Exhaustion. A speed die becomes unavailable. Start the battle with 25% less HP. Recover stagger and health on hit. When an ally dies, gain 1 strength. I see, because they're unfinished, so they're weakened. Joyful nonsense. Cost 1 less and emotion level 3 or higher on hit and restore 1 life twice. What was that wrong? Draw 1 page. Faker. Gain 2 protection next scene. Caught unsuspecting. Lower this page's cost by 1 up to 2 times. Wow, it can become free. Humming. On use, restore 1 light. Dodge. Dodge. On hit, recover 2 HP. Okay.
You know what I need most? Retreat and sleep.
I dream of becoming human. Am I a human if I mimic humans? Well, alright. We're certainly gonna try. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, dude, we can actually trigger it. Oh my god. We can actually trigger it for once. Whoa. Crazy, man. Fuser has bleed. Let us inflict bleed upon ourselves. Embrace ourselves for what is to come. Veiling after images should be fine, and then we'll go for a slash. Lower than 4. Ooh, yeah, set vibration to 4. I bleed. Brace up. Resonant Scythe. Largo, you love to see it. I love it when the blue reverberation comes together. Of which is admittedly a bit rare. Ow. Alright, laughing powder. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, I think I see one. I see one that can be used. Right there. If this activates resonance, I don't think it's going to. You know what? Let's go for a Vivis and then a Largo. Now, let's bleed ourselves into oblivion. Okay, bleed. The act of art. I will make you famous. Ah! Giant damage. An act of art. Vivis. One more time. You love to see it. Alright, well, it's working out for us. Pessimisto. Oh, no. Do we not have enough light? I don't think we do. I was gonna do it just to say I could. Alright. Let's see. Oh, Resonant Scythe. Easy. And then Allegro. Oh, dude. Oh, wait a minute. And then this activates resonance. We're actually doing it. I figured out how to make the blue reverberation work. Kind of. Tentacles. Right here. Lower the sanity.
Negative attack. Come. Help. You.
What if I just blew you all away? Pessimisto. Oh. Presto. Actually, oh, wait a minute. I see a resonance. Let's see. Vivis. Oh, yeah. Wait, can we... Oh, we could proc it again. Allegro. Yes. We're not bled at all, so let's do pre-work and active art, because we're not bleeding even remotely. And then, you know what? We'll multi-slash. I'll take those odds. Boom! Vivis! Okay, humming. Perfect. Play again. Marionette. Calmness, double kick, keeping in stride, hook, respiration, high-level acrobatics, deflect assault. Once per scene, respond to a one-sided attack with a block die. Oh, I see. That's Eugen's. Incomplete arbiter. Wait a minute. At the start of the scene, draw until 4 pages are in hand. Alright, fair enough. Foray Fault. Draw 1 page, on hit, inflict bind, with a counter, on hit, inflict paralysis. Joyous Fibble Faded. Fibble Faded? Fibble Faded. Cost 1 less at emotion level 3 or above. On hit, restore 1 light twice. Why is it bad? On use, draw 1 page. Gain 2 protection next scene. Target's current die cannot be recycled. Maim Mistake. Start of clash, reduce power of all targets' die by 2. Caught Long-Nosed. Lower this page's cost by 1 up to 2 times. Reduce power of target's current defensive die by 2. La la la. On use, restore 1 light, dodge, recover HP, and a dodge counter. Eliminate error. Dice on this page and the page clashing with it are unaffected by power gain or loss. 7 to 25 on hit, inflict 3 fragile next scene. Split Screw Up. Bleed, bleed, bleed. Okay. And then more dolls. And they seem to be the same. Alrighty.
Let us see if we can get through this one.
Actually, wait a minute. If this activates resonance... It activates resonance right there. Let's see. Give 2 vibration. Presto. Actually, I don't want to use Presto. Let's use Largo. Yeah. Okay, Wing Voracious for knowledge. And then we'll go multi-slash. Let's see. Inflict 2 bleed to self. Yes. Brace up. And then... actually... You know what? Hang on.
Morta.
Oh, we can actually use it? Wait. 21% the 4 stacks. Okay, we don't have Pikmin's Choice yet, because we haven't activated our thing just yet. So, let's hold off. Ow! That's fine. Big damage. Largo. Ouch. That eliminate error actually hurt a lot. Material supply. You know, it's kind of fun once you actually get it working. On a one-sided attack, or recover health. We're not missing that much health. You know what? Why not? Token of friendship, just in case. And then let's go for pleasure. Why not? Ooh, wait a minute. That's a Pikmin's choice. Morta. And then we are affected by bleed. So let's just show them everything that we can do. Now, Pessimisto? If target... If he was hit by the previous die. Yeah, I think we got it. And then... Ooh, hang on. Largo. Boom. Easy. Then I want to go for opening ceremony. And... memory. Pessimisto. Ow. Ah. All right. Mine. Morta. What? It didn't work. I'm so upset. That was supposed to kill. Carefree madness. I'm upset. Morta did not work. Yeah, that's fine. All right, remind. There we go. Use it against them. And then I'm gonna go for some big pleasure. Right there. And then, well, we could change our thing around, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's do counter there. And then Resonant Scythe. I think we're onto something. And then Facey Randy can sit out for now. Oh yeah, used your own card against you. Pleasure. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, it seemed like it hurt. Teardrop. Right here. And then Da Capo. This fight is taking a lot longer because I'm trying to get the freaking this to work. Which, to be fair, it is working. And then we'll go for Ingrained Madness. Moriento! Very nice. You won again. Are you alright? Nope. Well, I guess that's not wrong. I'm just not used to doing Carmen's voice, that's all. Fine. I guess I'll just leave this book here and go. Later. What happened? I remember Roland and Netzak and... Oh no. In danger. These taste so good. I'll take another one. Well, I gotta admit, Da Capo's probably one of my more favorite little transformations she has. I just really like the aesthetics of it. Also, this is gonna be the most cursed thing I've ever said as Angela. Babe, it's 4 p.m. Time for your popcorn machine transformation. I'm Speed.
Wait, we can talk about this. Help.
All right. Let's finish Angels of Ruina now, huh? So, in total, I probably gave Angels of Ruina, I want to say it was getting a little bit too close to 100 attempts. Based on the amount of books I used in total, I want to say it was probably 60, 70 attempts. Which, yes, I did actually try that many times. I counted with the books. Not exactly, but I kept mediocre track of the books. And it was almost 60 or 70 attempts. But we finally did it! So, my skill level has officially increased in Ruina by +1. Now, there is only... Okay, technically, if you really want to get down into it, there's 2. But there's only one more mod that I have officially thrown in the towel for. And that is the one we're looking at right here. And then there is, of course, Spongeland, who I technically gave myself a checkpoint to beat. But a lot of people have told me that that was totally fine, so, you know, I haven't considered that one, but we'll just say that I have. Anyway, we finally beat Angels of Ruina. I no longer need to worry about Angels of Ruina hanging over my head. Now, I can officially give my final thoughts. Angels of Ruina is a ridiculously good mod. It is freaking beautiful. The story is pretty decent. I'm willing to say it's a decent enough story. It's simple enough. It gets to the point. The characters are, you know, they're straightforward, but they're understandable. It's good. I think the balance is really, really solid in the first 2 fights. Well, 3 actually, because we have these 2 and then this one. So in the first 3 fights, I think the balance is really, really good. And I think it's not too punishing. It's hard, but it's, once you understand it, it's relatively simple. Now, the final part is an abomination against humanity. Nerf Decay. If it wasn't for Decay, I would have beaten that fight 12 times over. You might be saying, but Shadow, that's what makes it hard. No, that's what makes it tedious and a chore to get through. Not only do you have to go through an entire freaking chessboard's worth of pieces with the boss non-stop attacking you, you also have to be worrying about Decay. Do they hit me? I have Decay. Do I win a clash against them? They have Decay, which then will be given to me for no reason. And by the way, having to wait until the 3rd freaking stage to start cleaning up Decay is just horrendous. And then, well, it's got to be a lot of Decay cleaning up, right? 2 per turn. Up that to 5. And then, I'm still willing to say the balance is horrendous. But it'll be better if you're cleaning 5 per turn. Okay, fair enough. You know, it's not 2, which you're gonna get from being hit once. If you're hit 1 time, both stacks of Decay are immediately back. So what is the point of cleansing it in the first place? And you could argue, oh, but you cleansed it, so technically it's a net gain of health. Except it's not. I gain the health back and immediately lose it again. Sure, I didn't lose more health, but my health is still lower than what it was when the fight first started. And yes, She does have the ego page, Cleanse Decay, which gets rid of 10, which is pretty solid. Except you only get it like every 4 turns, and stalling in this fight is not the easiest thing to do. You can do it, I've done it before, but there's gonna come a time where those dodge rolls that do damage to enemies whenever you win a clash, they're gonna catch up to you, and they're gonna kill it, and you're gonna move on to phase 4. So yeah, first 3 fights, actually, this barrier right here perfectly sums up the mod. Beautiful, beautiful, hard, but fair, absolute BS. Regardless, I beat it fair and square. So, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm still willing to say Angels of Ruina is probably one of my top 5 mods. I just adore the card art, if nothing else. The card art to me is probably my favorite thing about Angels of Ruina. And I really like the character designs. I really like that they're essentially a task force in the back streets, but the ruins, the outside, the outskirts, you know what I mean? But God, I don't know what happened. It went from like, okay, yeah, this is hard, but, we can push through, and, this is actually a really balanced experience. Before this part came out, I was really looking forward to it. Because I was like, dude, the balance in this mod is like top tier. Now we're talking a balanced mod with a hard boss fight that doesn't rely on apocalypse bird type mechanics. And then what happened? A boss fight that's apocalypse bird type mechanics, but worse. I probably could have done Apocalypse Bird with base game stuff before I freaking beat this stupid boss. Regardless, we've beaten it legit now, so it's now off my to-do list. And I feel pretty good about it. So, that rant aside, here is the final story to Angels of Ruina.
Angela, so the people who end up like that can actually somehow change back, huh? I've read the book about W Corp Singularity before, and it does have the characteristics of restoring people to their previous state. But, Sigula, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I barely know how to spell it. Was clearly using T Corp Singularity there. So, what really happened to Paige Huang there?
Just now, I got the feeling that Sigula's presence has now disappeared from the library.
Is it because she used the last bits of her power to undo her current state?
Are you that concerned about this?
Nope, just curious.
It may be the fact that the void in Paige Huang's heart was filled thanks to Sigula's actions, and her once incomplete self has now truly become whole. In the words of many guests who came here, is this what they refer to as receiving salvation?
Salvation? If so, then it's probably true.
So, Roland, have you ever received something similar?
I guess I have, but I went through a lot later on, and after that, things would be so much nicer if everyone could receive salvation.
Is that so?
This mod was co-produced by names I cannot pronounce, Hat, Az, Zero, Mach, and Zumo. Code in VFX. Main art. And Zumo. CG and character sprites as Zero, Zumo, combat pages. Related works: Cold Sun Office, J-Corp, artist for one of the reference CGs. Combat pages is art: Mach as Zero, and Zumo. I would try and pronounce this, but I actually have no idea how to pronounce these names. Script and Zumo. English translation: Unit Dragon, Freeze W, Vei Lis. Korean translation: Dog. Japanese translation: Nagi Star 2. Testers: CX330 and others. Special thanks to Thanks for video recording and testing. Cut content idea provider. The main author. And special thanks to you, dear player, for following and supporting the Angel of Ruina.
Hurry up! We're as good as dead if this thing catches up with us!
Everybody kept on telling you to lose some weight, you fat. We're not going to help you if you can't keep up. Who are you calling fat? You two tasked me with carrying the client's belongings. Just even a little bit of help would have meant a lot, but none of you even thought of throwing me a pebble for most of the day. One of you, please go 15 meters to the right.
Who's this person?
I don't know. Let's just run away and scatter first. Now it's solely coming after me. Ah! Whoa. Whoa. Such a big monster in one hit? Are you serious? Strongest fixer one I know of can't deal with a monster of this size in just one go.
Thank you for saving us. May I ask which association you're affiliated with?
Association?
Judging by this reaction, you must be from a private office. Hello, this is my business card. We're a team of fixers from V Corp's Nest. Please take care of us in the future.
I've never heard of anyone like this in a private sector. You talk a lot. She saved our lives, so hurry up and say thank you.
I'm sorry for the lack of courtesy my subordinates have displayed, but please do tell me the address of your office.
The closest border to the city. Half a day's walk to the east of the Great Lake. What a coincidence. Isn't that where we came from before? The only thing that's over there are the remains of a building.
Please do tell me your name. We'll definitely be there to give you our thanks.
My name. As time continues to pass along with my surroundings, I seem to have forgotten a lot of things. But I do remember that I once had an amazing group of companions alongside me. Even if your heart is full of fear, you must bravely face the road of thorns ahead for the sake of your companions. Even in the face of the most cowardly and weak, you must still try to understand and protect them. I would never blame her for incompetence and falling behind.
Everyone is like that. It's in their nature to do so. I used to be like that. Now I sincerely hope none of you will ever end up like me.
The way she was so undeservingly considerate and caring made me feel even more guilty. That's when I knew I deserved it. Then, when the time finally came for me to face my end, someone still stood up for me. It should have been me that time, right? To think someone would give themselves up for me like this. From that moment onwards, I knew I had to keep on living for their sake. It was now up to me to take up their spirit and walk the path of sacrifice they had once walked in the past. Because I am the Angel of Ruina.
Like I said, the story's great. I just hate the balance. But it's finally done! Yeah. This mod that has haunted me for so long. We finally beat it legit. I like Beryl. Alright. So, that, for all those who have been wondering, that is how you get Beryl's key page. You have to beat this boss. It's also how you get the complete page, well, complete page book of Page Huang. I was gonna say page of Page Huang, but you know what I mean. So, we're gonna end today on a real high note. Because I gotta tell you, this was not easy, but you know what? We got there in the end. Oh, it took a lot of attempts, but hey, that's okay. What matters is, we have finally beaten Angels of Ruina. We did a couple, let's be honest, they were meme receptions. They were still fun. The family one, we'll go back to the family one and beat it legit. I'm not considering it a mod on the same tier as the Aeon mod and Angels of Ruina, but, I mean, we will go back and try and beat it at some point, because, that was a really scuffed attempt for me. That was so bad. Like, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. So, you know, we'll fix that up. Now, what I'm thinking of doing, I actually think we're going to give Pikmin's page to Crimson. I think that's what we're gonna do. Even though I really do like her having amplified Pierre, I think it might be better if we give amplified Pierre to, Amber. Or wait. No, to Sarah. Sorry, they're twins. I think it's better if we give it to Sarah, and she gives up Greta's page. Although, I'll do a deep dive off camera and see what is gonna potentially give more bleed synergy on the floor. I'm thinking it might be Greta, but at the same time, Pierre could actually be better, so we'll see. And we'll just kind of make adjustments as necessary. And then we will give Crimson the page of Pikmin. I kind of think it fits her, even though she's more, put bleed on other people. I think it would still be fine. And then, we still have a ton of bleed synergy on the floor. Even though the only two that are really doing bleed now would be a tiny bit of Hod. I don't think Sheeta actually has any pages that deal bleed. Sarah would be dealing a ton of bleed. Crimson would be dealing bleed, but mainly be reliant on other people doing it. And then Caius does have a tiny bit of bleed synergy as well. I'm pretty sure... Or maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaken. It's just fragile and erosion. Okay. So the only two that would be dealing bleed would be Sarah and Crimson, but I still think that would be enough, especially with additives, not getting rid of bleed stacks. And then, of course, if we really wanted to, we could replace one of these with the on-clash win and on/hit apply bleed, and I think that would be fine as well. Debatably, we could do that with Caius, but I actually think it would kind of ruin his build, because he's got that little bit of protection, and then 12 fixers, which, I mean, that's his entire build right there. If you only had 12 fixers, Caius would still have his build. But it's that sort of support factor of being like the brood mother, you know what I mean? So, I think that sort of has to stick around. But regardless, with that is going to do it for this episode of the Library of Ruina. I'm gonna say that this ended on quite a high note, if you ask me. But, hey, I'm happy with it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. And in the next one, we are going... maybe a couple more general receptions. And then we're also going to do a couple of the receptions that have just been hanging out on our main map for quite some time. Also, I had a weird bug. I forget who it was, but there was some kind of translation issue that happened with this mod for a small amount of time. And that's part of the reason why I actually changed NetSack's floor, is because, quite literally, it removed all of their pages. Now, it seems to be okay now, but I'm not really sure what caused that. But regardless, we changed his floor, so the only person that we're going to change around is going to be Facey Randy, so that Pikmin can go into Hod, and then we're going to give him something a little bit more fitting with the floor. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you
In the next one.
Bye.